Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 67 makes his big league debut right after this. David Price gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to watch a really good pitcher. 150 career wins. I know that's halfway to the magic number 300, but this guy's been a pretty good pitcher for a long time, and let's see if he can add win number 151 to his resume here.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 28, Leury Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's just 2 for 9. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Price has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he popped him up. Correa is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson, the reigning batting champion in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Price ready with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That is four. The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but backbreaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
the center fielder, Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A Ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 from Price.
Oh, that's too high.
Yasmani Grandal is on deck. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So striding in, Danny Mendick. First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Line drive, base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Carlos Rodon. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leori Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Leury Garcia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the stretch. Mazzara, the runner at third. Mendick at second with one away. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Now in the box, Carlos Correa, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Rodon, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 2-2 one more time. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt him.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
This one's down to third. To second for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Next to Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Trout. This to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now back. Catcher. Grandal.
Ready to take his hacks again, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
The right fielder.
So it's first and third with two away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. He's set. Here it comes. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that's through for a hit. Bellinger fields cleanly, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. Popped him up. Muncy has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox pick up just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The White Sox lead it 3-1. Now batting, Keibert Ruiz. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Hit in the air to center field. Garcia is right there. One down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, David. Strike.
So here now's the pitcher, David Price. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Julio Urias will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Rodon. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Down and away, ball 1.
1-0.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he misses again. Ball 3. Tim Anderson would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Dallas Keuchel will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Dallas Keuchel.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel, comes in with 15 hits in 46 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Dodgers 2. Dustin May, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 85, Dustin May.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Anderson leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
So here's Jose Abreu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Muncy over to his left. 1 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now here it comes. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. May has got it, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox. However, they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Dane Dunning, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 78, Dane Dunning.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Kike Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Muncy on at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ruiz has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Keibert Ruiz is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
3-1. Here it is. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. Outside 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for two, coming on this two-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Dodgers 4. Jimmy Nelson is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
Edwin Encarnacion will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Encarnacion.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Ready for another chance? Leori Garcia. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Standing in, Yoan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 5-4. Bernardo Flores enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 70, Bernardo Flores.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Leading off.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Two and 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Trout at third with nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
The batter, number 5, Gustavo Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dad. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Gavin Lux will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the White Sox 5. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
James McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Blake Rutherford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The first baseman is there. Abreu.
Luis Robert will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Luis Robert.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 6 and the White Sox 5. Blake Rutherford takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing lefty.
Jay Spry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 57, Jay Spry. Now at short,
Chesler Cuthbert is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now at first base, number 36.
Laz Rivera is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 5, Laz Rivera.
DJ Peters is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Donovan Casey will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Donovan Casey.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike.
Drew Avens will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Drew Avens.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Donovan Casey stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Donovan Casey.
Drew Avens stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now it's third base, number 70.
Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Matt Beatty will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 45. Matt.
Luis Basabe is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Basabe.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Nomar Mazzara, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
So striding forward now, Danny Mendick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
No balls and a strike to count.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Not close with the off speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Micah Rodolfo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
77, Micah Rodolfo.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Mendick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
White Sox leave 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Matt Tomshaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 85, Matt Tomshaw.
Yerman Mercedes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 75, Yerman Mercedes.
Zach Rex is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's the 1-1.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Carlos.
Luke Raley will come on as a pinch hitter.
For the Dodgers, number 62, Luke Raley.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Raley, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 7th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Raley stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Zach Rex will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
For the Dodgers, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Zach McKinstry is also into the game as he takes over at short.
McKinstry.
Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. So 1-1. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Striding into the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. A 1-1 home. Fouled off. Strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, Laz Rivera.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Blake Rutherford, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jimmy Nelson pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers,